Hey, peace and love to you. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Ryan Parker. I am a chocolate chip cookie lover. I am a avid lover of reading books. I am a mama's boy. I'm an educator. I'm an activist, and I am an author. Thanks to Lauren Simone Publishing Company, because without them, I wouldn't be able to claim the last title that I gave to you. I'm excited because I get to talk about my publishing company. And I say that with such confidence as my publishing company because Lauren Simone Publishing Company is a type of um, company that doesn't even feel like company. I don't even feel comfortable saying company because they, through the whole process of helping me and my team create Happyvism, they have become family. And so I am author of the book Happyvism. It is a story about choosing joy. It's a story that pushes us beyond the trauma-filled narrative that is often attached to Black and brown minds and bodies. It doesn't ignore that narrative because we know those narratives exist, but it makes room for the joy narrative that also exists, that really speaks to the beauty and the brilliance and the excellence that Black and brown people originate from and currently exist, how they currently exist with all of that greatness, right? And this book was actually a piece that was co-authored by myself and my brother, Justice Lopez. And of course, we had Ciara Chanterelle do the illustrations, which are fire. But none of that would have happened without Lauren Simone Publishing Company. Now, our book began as an idea. That idea then became a hip hop song. And then we turned that hip hop song into the children's book. But before it was turned into that book, we had to query out. And so we sent our query out, and Lauren Simone Publishing Company responded right away. They were excited about the idea, wanted to learn more about it. I remember Dr. Melissa Sue John, shout out to you. Because you organized that first meeting where we connected in the community center. And what I really remember about working with Lauren Simone Publishing Company is the fact that from the onset, I felt heard, seen, held, and beyond just like the technical creation of the book or the operational creation of the book, it was more than that. There was a true care that Lauren Simone Publishing Company had about our vision and how it was something that was connected to our heart, that it wasn't just a book with cute illustrations and words in it, but it was a book that was being created with meaning. And they wanted to be able to understand that meaning, which they fully did. And they wanted to be able to support it and make sure that they lifted it. And so I am honored to be able to use this time just to speak to the greatness of Lauren Simone Publishing Company and all of the work that they are doing, even beyond me, in terms of representation in literature and how we are lifting the stories of those that often aren't told, and how we are creating both windows and mirrors in the process of doing that, where some of the most marginalized folks are able to finally see themselves represented. But windows are also created for others who don't represent those same backgrounds to see others who are different from them and to learn from those differences and to also recognize similarities that are also there present that connect all of us. It is a beautiful thing. So yes, I'm speaking to Happyvism, and I am proud of this particular project, and I am thankful, deeply thankful for all of the work that Lauren Simone Publishing Company did to help to bring that to fruition. But it's even bigger than that. That's what impresses me so much about Lauren Simone Publishing Company, is that it's bigger than just like my single story. It really feels more like a movement that is necessary, especially in this time of erasure, where we're not getting the stories of those who are most marginalized. So much respect for Dr. Melissa Sue John and the whole squad at Lauren Simone Publishing Company. I also want to say this. I think that what separates this company, at least from my experience, from others, is the fact that they connect on a real human level, where it never felt like I was having kind of like this cold, distant meeting. I always felt like whenever I stepped into the realm of being in a meeting, it felt like home. It felt like family. And quite honestly, um, that's how Lawrence Simone Publishing Company has moved even after the book has been published. They are still in constant contact with me, whether it's helping to promote our book, or it's just checking in on a human level, like, hey, how are you? How's the mind, body, and spirit? Any questions that I ever have about the whole process, or about anything really attached to this, and even outside of this, they are there. They are present. They are there to support the projects, the creation, the creative process, to help to guide it, but to also support you after it's done. Whether it's questions that you have about promo, distribution, reprinting factors, that's something that came out for us. The support is consistent, and it comes from a place of love. The best way I can explain it is, like I said earlier, it just feels like home. Lawrence Simone Publishing Company feels like home. It feels like family. And the fact that they are so consistent with their high level of support is super impressive. And so I'm just thankful that the publishing company exists. I'm thankful for the people behind the publishing company. I'm thankful for you, Dr. Melissa Sue John. You are dope on so many different levels. And I am hyped to continue because, like, we connected and did this project together, but now I consider you family for life. And that's the way that we're going to roll as we continue to be creative and to build. And if you are somebody who is interested in publishing, there is no other place to go, especially if your interest has to do with children's literature. There is no better place for you to go than to start with Lawrence Simone Publishing Company, for all the reasons that I named and so much more. I'm Ryan Parker. I'm signing off. I love you. There's nothing that you could do about it. Peace.